Mr. Kotsky. Once upon a time, there was a man who had a cat, but this cat was so old that it could no longer catch mice. The man thought to himself, "Why should I keep feeding him for nothing?" So he decided to take the cat deep into the forest and leave him there. One day, a fox came by and saw the cat. She looked at him and asked, "Who are you?" The cat raised his head and replied, "I am Mr. Kotsky." The fox smiled kindly and said, "Be my husband and I will be your wife." The cat thought for a moment and then agreed. The fox led him to her home. She cared for him and made sure he was well fed. Whenever she caught a hen, she didn't eat it herself. Instead, she would bring it to him. One day, a hare saw the fox and said, "Dear fox sister, may I visit you?" But the fox quickly replied, "No, don't come. I now have Mr. Kotsky. If he sees you, he will tear you apart."
Oi.
The hare was frightened and ran away. He went to tell the wolf, the bear,
Oh.
and the wild boar about Mr. Kotsky.
Oh.
They all gathered to discuss what to do. "Let's cook borscht for lunch." The wolf said, "I'll bring the meat, so without it, there is no borscht." The wild boar said, "I'll bring the beets and potatoes." The bear said, "I will bring honey for dessert." And the hare said, "I'll bring the cabbage." They gathered their food and began cooking. They had meat, beets, potatoes, cabbage, pepper, greens, beans, tomatoes, green onions, garlic, salt, pepper, and bay leaves. Everything was ready, and they began to wonder who would go and invite Mr. Kotsky. The bear said, "I can't run fast in case we need to escape." The wild boar said, "I'm too slow and clumsy." The wolf said, "I'm old and my eyesight is not as good." So the task fell to the hare. The hare ran quickly to the fox's den. When the fox saw him, she asked, "Why are you here?" The hare said, "The wolf, the bear, the wild boar, and I, we all ask you and Mr. Kotsky to come to lunch." The fox thought for a moment. "We will come," she said, "but you must all hide.
Oi.
If he sees you, he will tear you apart." The hare ran back quickly. "Hide," he cried. "The fox says he will tear us apart."
Oh.
So the bear climbed a tree. The wolf hid behind a bush. The wild boar buried himself in the brush, and the hare hid in the thicket. Soon the fox came, leading Mr. Kotsky. When Mr. Kotsky saw all the food on the table, he meowed.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Meow! The animals thought to themselves, "He's still hungry. There's so much food, and it's still not enough. Once he finishes, he'll come for us." Mr. Kotsky jumped onto the table and began devouring everything. The bones cracked, the meat disappeared. When he was finally full, he fell over on the table to rest. Just then, a mosquito flew by. It bit the wild boar on the tail. The wild boar twitched, and Mr. Kotsky thought it was a mouse. He jumped into the brush. The wild boar ran away in a panic. Mr. Kotsky, scared too, jumped up into a tree right where the bear was hiding. The bear saw the cat climbing towards him and thought, "He's coming for me." The bear scrambled higher, but the tree couldn't hold his weight. The tree broke, and the bear fell right onto the wolf. The wolf and the bear scrambled to their feet and ran as fast as they could. The hare followed them, and they all ran away. Later, they all gathered together and said, "He's so small, but he nearly ate us all."